What's up, Joe Heads? It's your boy Biden, slapping you in your dumb idiot face with another episode of the Pokemon.
It's called
This
Pixelmon.
time I'm here with my new best friend, Mr. L.
We're not friends. He's paying me $3 million an hour
What a great
to
joke.
be here
An amazing
to make
joke
Obama
from my new
jealous.
best friend who is so cool and makes me also look cool by association. Now remember, Joe Heads, to defenestrate the like button, disembowel that subscribe button, and decapitate the notification
Why not just
bell.
ask them to like and subscribe? Why are you being so graphic
Hey,
with
L,
it?
do you see this sign I'm pointing to? What does it say? Go ahead and read it aloud for the viewers, Jack.
It says, President Broseph Biden only takes advice from people who actually captured Kira. Oh, that makes me kind of sad.
That's right, Slick. Get it damn straight. If you're going to step up to the Biden-ater, then you'd best not. You know the thing, kiddo. Look, here's the deal. I tried upgrading Pixelmon and seemed to have basically lost all my previous stuff. All those planted apricorns, all those healing machines, well, they're just gone, Jack. Gone like Kamala Harris's approval numbers. It's sad, Slick, because we saw some real rare Pokemon I just love to lock away forever, imprisoning them such that they can never ever leave.
Why do you have chat on another screen? Huh, there's one guy called I Think Kira Makes Some Decent Points who keeps asking you to repeat Nier's real name and also to spell it out.
Sure thing, Jack, but first let me tell you a little bit about the deep state because it's something that I often get asked about by all of those Republican politicians I kidnapped and replaced with robots when I walked past their cells. Now, we don't want you to know this, but the deep state are actually very distinct from the KGB, who are another faction who operate with more or less impunity in the U.S., but especially in Detroit, probably because only the dumbest, most moronic, most brain-dead of a home-wrecking, friend-stealing jerk lives there.
You could have him arrested. He has committed multiple murders.
What a genius idea, Slick. That's so smart. It's a good thing he doesn't have a wallaby lawyer or anything like that which would get him off.
Gross.
No, Jack. Look, here's the deal. I've known guys with wallabies before, real high-fluting fellas with pep in their step and a real shiny whistle. Oh, look, Jack Carrots. That reminds me of old Beetrue Gertrude. She used to hang down by the new sawmill, of course. When I say new, it's now the old sawmill, but at the time it was the new sawmill, Jack, mostly because of how time works. Now old Beetrue... Damn it, look at how expensive everything is. Guess Minecraft doesn't benefit from my Inflation Reduction Act. Am I right, Jack? Beetrue Gertrude got her name because she used to grow potatoes, just dozens on dozens of potatoes. Used to break into offices and plant potatoes in the desks of those real fancy executives. Just looking for some apricorns so I can imprison more sentient beings, Slim.
There's a guy in chat called I Banged Her Mom LMAO who keeps saying the I Think Kira Makes Some Decent Points. Guy is a poopy head.
Now, these potatoes were not dissimilar to those magic beans from the tail, Jack. And the beanstalk, save for not being beans, and I guess they weren't magic either, but she did use them to buy herself a cow one year. Now that cow was fed on specialized grass, which was itself flavored with the zest of lemon, which naturally curdled the milk internally in the cow, which would have been fine except for the fact it was actually a bull all along, so no one knew where the milk came from. Anyway, Jack, the upshot of it was that old Gertrude was pelted to death with beetroots, and they served carrot soup for lunch after.
Seems like all your chatters are taking sides and calling one another poopy heads.
Joe Heads get rowdy.
Except there's one guy who keeps saying you need to be impeached because you're, and I'm quoting here, omega cringe-pilled and a cucked soy boy.
Speaking of cucks, Jack, I caught a bit of that Daily Wire the other day, and usually I'm not one for politics, but there was a guy there who I'm convinced once offered me a bar of Hershey's for the old rub and tug. Now, this guy was trying to convince the audience that using a condom is gay. Look, here's the deal. If using a condom is gay, then those alphabet folks better change that B in LGBT to stand for Biden. Because let me tell you, Jack, you better believe old Biden used a lot of condoms in his prime, with all the classy broads I was with. How does this work, Jack? I'm not sure I understand it. Have they changed how the apricorns work or something? And anyway, folks with wallabies, they get themselves a corn on the cob and think themselves the master of the universe. See, the thing is slick. You can't simply just rock on up to one of them, they're city slickers with a wallaby, and expect to get yourself a win. It takes finesse, Jack. It takes precision. But don't worry, Slim. I got a plan that's as crisp as a dollar bill and 100 times as valuable.
That's not that much.
Oh, look, Jack, Larvesta. I tell you what I could really do with one of them. Reminds me of the time the U.S. military figured out that only Mr. M and M's and his DNA could be used to create animal-human hybrids and
Pretty
accidentally
sure
ended
Larry
up creating a
figured that out first.
Mothman. Damn it, really thought I had it there, Jack. Could really have done with one of those bugs. Anyway, where was I? Oh, all right, animal-human hybrids. That was a fun kettle of fish, and no mistake. Certainly went out there to lick the world slick. I mean, heavens to Betsy, they accidentally made Bigfoot with his DNA and the Yeti by combining it with apes and such.
A guy called High Roller Bezos has entered chat and is trying to persuade everyone that we could increase the GDP per capita of America if we killed enough poor people.
You know, Slick, that gives me a genius idea. Let him know I'd like to arrange a meeting with him.
Ominous,
I have
boy.
something planned. Well, Slick, I think we can end it there, thanks to all the Joe heads who made it this far. And don't forget to keep up the calls to Obama's residence with that fun prank message I gave out. And
The fun prank message that said, call Joe Biden,
look,
he's the coolest.
keep on, you know the thing.